What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. Unfortunately, in the video game world, layoffs are a constant, a given, and I've heard it both ways. And sometimes they feel a little bit more necessary than they are. Either way, here, Mortal Kombat and Injustice developer NetherRealm shutting down their mobile team and lay off dozens of employees. And I don't know about you, but I actually played some of these, so it is unfortunate. And you can see here one of the first casualties to go. And the only reason I think this is less than your average one is the length of time some of these people have been working on these. But that being said, Tony's out, and you can see here with QA. Good morning, internet. Unfortunately, yesterday, NetherRealm's mobile team was shut down. And by the way, those, again, were fun games if you were playing Injustice. A ton of very talented people who were put out of work. We had live services on multiple titles, such as Mortal Kombat Mobile, which I played, Injustice 2, which I played, and Mortal Kombat Onslaught, no. I was also affected. Every single person I've worked with on that team is an amazing collaborator, passionate and very creative. And you can see he goes on. And then not just that, but this one, and this is why I say I think this is more than just like, because a lot of times what happens is video game companies will boost their numbers for crunch time, and then they lay off those employees. So that is what you might want to dismiss this as. But then here you can see it's like their entire, and she's worked there for 9 years. And here's Elizabeth. She was an animator saying, "It hurts me to announce I've been laid off from NetherRealm Studios after about 10 years of working there. I will be seeking new opportunities as an animator for games or film. I have experience with animating motion capture in Autodesk Motion Builder, hand key animation in Maya, and processing motion capture data. The types of things I have animated are combat fighting, attacks, characters with weapons, mechanical rigs, and taunts, to name a few. I will appreciate any leads and recommendations to other studios. Thank you for the team members that took the time to help me grow as an animator over the years. A new demo reel and resume will be on its way. For now, this is a lot to process mentally, and I need some time to clear my head." Normally, I'm a little more like they probably got what they deserved, because a lot of these times when you hear layoffs, it's from companies that are like super woke and they were attacking the players, and like, but this, it's like, oh, she worked there for 10 years. Those were good games, even if you think it's like, yeah, but they were mobile games. They did a very good job translating Injustice and Mortal Kombat to those mobile platforms. And it is almost just as fun, or it was almost just as fun to play them. You see here, according to Mike Stroud, Insider Gaming, NetherRealm Studios, which of course is owned by Warner Brothers Discovery, and that will be important, and you could probably guess why, has laid off at least 50 people for their mobile games. Like we said, Mortal Kombat, Injustice 2, Injustice God Among Us, and Mortal Kombat Onslaught. And the problem with all of this is that it comes in the wake of one lesbiana, Mrs. Freeze. Really, it's all the horrible loss that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has had. And then, yes, their continued, it really was. I made a joke about, "Hello, Batman, I'm non-binary," but he really did come out. He was like a non-binary, lazy-eyed Joker who made a bunch of like, homoerotic jokes. And like, they really did the thing. And when we heard Mrs. Freeze, we thought, oh, it'll just be, it'll be like his wife or something. It's like, no, they made him lesbian and Asian, and they've lost a lot of money. And they've had to lay off people. And that's why when the chief financial officer starts talking about the $400 million decline, basically all the money and profit from Hogwarts Legacy got washed out by the horrible Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And that is leading to now layoffs across the board, even companies that weren't affected by the stink that is Sweet Baby Inc. And that all shout out just to this story, which is becoming a little bit more relevant. And that was very dark here. Talking about, while I do not usually speak on insider information I receive, I think this is one we have all pieced together ourselves. Warner Brothers is internally talking about closing Rocksteady, or halving, taking them in half. There are 250 employees after Suicide Squad killed the Justice League's bomb. Just last month, David Zaslav announced its loss of over $200 million. And so, yes, goes on to say, like she says, we have all pieced it together. On top of the confirmation that after that last lesbiana Asian Mrs. Freeze, some bare bones support and nowhere near the same game plan for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And then again, like we say, Warner Brothers Discovery cutting house, cutting weight, cutting the chafe, getting rid of anything. They're canceling all of their subscriptions they forgot about. And unfortunately, it looks like their mobile platforms, including those mobile games we were playing and people working there for 10 years, have taken the hit. That's what happens. That's what happens when you allow ideology and, for lack of a better term, tourists. The same tourists that go in and take over and ruin our franchises have had the same kind, rather, have done the same thing to the video games. They've come in just so they can get their filthy little ideologies put out there. And the result is a shitty TV show, and the result is shitty video games. And unfortunately, just like in the video or the movie world and all that, in the video game industry, now you're seeing other people take the hit for them. So, yeah, hopefully they can get work elsewhere. Anyway, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you.
Well, bye.